Hello, everyone, and finally I get to welcome you to Countless Heroes, that crazy 16-player West Marches-style campaign where I, Logan, take on 6 of my players at a time. Hello, players.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
And hello to our wonderful audience. Thank you guys for being here, the 3 of you that are probably still here after a 40-minute late start, 42-minute late start. I apologize. Windows decided that it had to update right before the stream. It was giving me no choice about it, and then it broke everything. So, you know how it goes. Even though my updates are scheduled for, 6 a.m.
Okay,
Whatever.
we're gonna march proudly forward.
All right. Just noticing little things I gotta fix. There we go, fixed. All righty. So, hi guys.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Bueno.
Good. So, would somebody like to please do a very brief recap of our last session?
Timey-wimey?
Good question. There you go. Perfect. 2 words. Completely took care of all of it. Timey
There was
wimey.
a fennec,
Wait.
and there was a hag, and there was a lot of weird time stuff, and that's
No, there was not a hag. There was a queen of hags.
Yeah.
Very different.
Oh, that makes all the difference.
Was the Queen of Hags like an elf or something?
Technically a fae lady, but yeah.
You got stuck in a bottle.
Haley was there.
Haley was there,
Haley
yeah.
was there. Haley is still there.
That's right. Miss Fennec is going to pay us today.
That's true. Also, I have loot.
Yay!
So the other day, when you defeated the King of Secrets and Imelda was able to leave a few gifts behind, she left behind the only things she had available to leave you. The 8 former wannabe avatars of the King of Secret. So you have 8 wonderful items. I will get the info here in just a second, as soon as I find out where I put it.
Oh, so how does a dog wear a ring? I'll figure it out.
I was gonna.
Very
On your
carefully.
collar.
On the collar.
So you have what used to be Maw Blade,
I don't see any
which is
collar.
which is now a +2 longsword, doing 1d10/1d12 damage instead of the normal longsword 1d8. Also, it does an extra 2d10 or 2d12 if willing two-handed against objects, including very rarely constructs and living constructs, which includes the Goa. You have the mirror ring, which no longer works as it did, but it's similar. While wearing it, it is very similar to the ring of spell reflection, but it only works on 5th level and lower spells as opposed to 7th level and lower. But you also do have advantage on saving throws against spells as long as they're 5th level or lower. The hag bag, the backpack that the hag wore, while looking much less menacing and no longer having a layer of skin attached to it, it allows you to pull 1 random item each day out of it. The axe that was being carried by the name something or other, I can't remember the name of the type of giant.
The giantess with the undying.
The giantess with the several faces. As you wield it, an ethereal head grows somewhere on your body, visibly peeking through your clothing, providing a new perspective. A +2 great axe that prevents attackers from gaining any benefit of the help action against you. Also, any ability that an enemy is using that includes the language, when an ally is adjacent to the target, does not work, which can include some form of sneak attack and quite a few pack tactic type abilities. The spear is a very simple spear, is wielded by the Blood Giant. It's a +3 spear. As speaking as meta, that is the most powerful version of that exists in the game, and also makes you immune to necrotic damage. All of these items require 2 minutes of the hag bag, by the way. Zeknar's staff, which no longer has the nice sphere of air shale, but does have shards of broken air shale embedded into the tip of the staff, but it is now no longer raw. It is a part of the staff. It works like a very mild, or a similar to the Rod of Resurrection, however, it doesn't do resurrection. It does greater restoration for a single charge, and then if you spend all remaining charges, however many there are, you cast heal with a plus 10 healing per charge that it remains on it. However, when it goes down to 0 charges, you roll a d20 on a 5% chance that it will be destroyed. The mace that was being wielded by the Storm Giant, when attuned, it's a +1 mace, but you have resistance to lightning damage, can fly once per day for 10 minutes in 1 minute. Shouldn't say once per day. You can fly for 10 minutes a day in 1 minute intervals with a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can also speak and understand Auran. When a natural 20 is rolled, roll a d6. 1 through 5, it does an extra 2d6 lightning damage. And on a 6, it casts chain lightning on the person that it hits. And then that cascades out to any enemies within 30 feet that you want.
Or objects.
Or objects, that's correct. And then lastly, a shriveled human-sized heart. When held in the hand, you can still feel the soft thud of a beat of this shriveled heart, but however, when attuned, you gain +2 on all spell DC saves and magic attack rolls. You also gain resistance to all energy damage done from spells of 6th level or lower other than psychic. So, these were the gifts of Imelda. Welcome to Paragon tier things. And no, GB, no eating the jerky heart while you're...
But if it's inside me, it'll
it.
keep working, right?
Well, maybe. That's a good thought, actually. They all require attunement except for the hag bag. And as long as anybody, I assume that's going to be in a communal place, anybody can ask, and I will roll one random item from a very special chart that I have found that can literally pull pretty much anything from the entire world out of it. But we'll find out more about that tonight.
I was gonna say I want the hag bag so I could just pull something out and drop it into our communal loot box like every single day.
Every day, but all you have to do is ask, and it's only good while we're streaming live. We're gonna meta that a little bit, because it is fairly powerful. Yes, you can pull magic items out of it. They're on that list. So there's all sorts of things, and it doesn't necessarily always good, but there are all sorts of things. Just one more way to roll random charts.
Sleeve it.
I love random charts.
Can is anybody mind if Callie takes that beautiful staff?
What are the rules with the loot?
Well, this is technically group loot or party loot, so it goes for it can be out there to everyone.
Okay.
But you guys will have to decide if the people that actually were at risk and almost died from the King of Secrets, which is probably your toughest fight to date, I think, or pretty darn close to it. If that is. If it makes more sense for that. However, for tonight, feel free to use whatever you want. You can always put it back in the box. Yes,
I would like. Okay.
Could we get that sent to us somewhere? Maybe
active right now.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate.
I would like to say I think the longsword should go to Soxy because she did get feeble-minded the entire battle and thrown off a cliff, and she uses longswords. I think
because she has a shield.
Yeah.
If people don't mind, I would take the shriveled human heart that I don't want to touch.
So just the mage hands like gross.
Mm-hmm. I would also give it to whoever wanted it, though.
I am not going to take the ring. I'm going to say that right now. I am not going to be taking the ring with me.
I'll take the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Foster's going to start following you around, GB.
Like digging at your pouches in your backpack.
He knows the scent of that heart. He pulled it out.
All right. So.
And then what did Fennec give us?
Nothing yet, because Fennec isn't here yet. Because when Fennec shows up, Haley will be leaving. So we're going to talk about what you guys are going to do today. What do you guys want to do today?
I am assuming that I've managed to wrap up Afra's affairs and everything, and have followed through with her funeral and stuff like that. I didn't know if you wanted to do that. Okay, so
We can. If you want to do that in character, we can. I don't think it's okay to downtime, in my opinion.
I'm fine
although-
with downtiming. That doesn't waking up next to her after her passing was difficult enough. I don't think I could do.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So
yeah.
it might be good to just kind of hand wave that for now, or at least we can do it on the downtime, or we can record something later. But for now, we'll just kind of say yes. The funeral is had. We can describe it in a downtime. I think that'd be an amazing downtime
Cool.
to write.
Awesome. Cool beanie ringers. So in that case, I'm at my temple doing my stuff, and then we'll head to the beer forge.
Anyone else?
I think I would have spent the morning probably working at my business because I haven't done that in a little while. Do it sort of off screen, but so yeah, would have fabricated some stuff and put some advertising up in the sky, and then I'm sort of slowly to the beer forge.
Okay, that sounds great. Robot GB.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I'd cast something on myself. It sometimes happens.
Was those magic side effects?
Mm-hmm.
Wild magic surges.
Did
Did you want to see just?
Oh no.
Saldana, what are you doing this morning?
I didn't really have that many plans for Saldana. Like, she'll probably actually be at the Erastus estate with her father, just maybe just shooting the breeze with him, having tea, or if he was up to it, maybe trying to help figure out more wedding plans or things like that. Anything that she can do to help him out.
All right. There are a lot to be had.
I'm sure.
Okay. Oshin?
Not really anything in particular. She's probably just spent a lot of time at home over the past few days because Pimple's now a fur mode. Getting used to that. That's pretty much it.
All right. Lark?
Pretty much the same. Not much going on. Callie, are you showing signs of being okay to be left alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's doing a little bit better. The first couple of days were really hard, but she's doing better. I mean, having her friends and Prime Heart and everybody around has been very helpful.
Okay. I don't know. I think I'd probably just stay at home this morning and with Jastra and start working on some rooms for the expansion.
Okay.
We recently had to tear down a wall because we were told that it's possible that twins were coming. So
Yes, that's true.
Yep.
that room got a little bigger.
Yep, twin siblings. That's gonna be a thing.
I would have told when I heard that news. I would have told Jastra about my dream when we were during that dream week too, because I would have been distressed.
All right.
But that happened days ago.
All right. That sounds good. Sil?
Still started working on sculpting a lot more.
It broke out, and
What? Oh. Oh, no.
yeah, they're having tech
All right.
issues.
That's okay. You want to try again, Sil? Oh, I saw you moving. I thought you might be able to talk. It's okay. Can you guys hear us?
Yes, we
'Cause
can.
sometimes you can hear us.
It sounded like a yes.
Okay. If you can hear us, just type in chat real quick, so at least we can know that we're not going to lose you. That's all. It's okay. No big. Oh, nods. I see nods. Nod your head. The back streets coming. All right. Very cool. Tech gremlins are in full swing tonight. Absolutely. Everything was going wrong that could possibly go wrong. But that's okay. Because we're here. We're going to make it work. So, you guys start to head to the beer forge. It is a particularly interesting evening. There's beautiful and colorful decorations all over. It looks like a party has happened. There are piles of dirty dishes and things just laying out on tables, and several drawers running around trying to clean. But there's only a handful of people in here now. And the tables being cleaned furiously, trying to get ready. So it looks like there was some big breakfast party that was here this morning. Ivy's just standing by the counter, kind of sipping coffee and leaning back, looking very smug, like she just made a lot of money.
Ivy, do you need a hand? I'm happy to pick up a.
She's like, and she just looks around at like the 7 people that are working in there right now. She's like, we're good.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. Always happy to help out if I can.
Appreciate it. But you are customers. You give us the money and you sit and relax and have food. Matter of fact, everyone's on that side of the bar already. I'll have it brought over to you.
Oh, well,
And you
thank
see
you.
a couple of dwarves like just kind of look at her grumpy.
But I thought that one was stuck.
Somebody please put up their get out. Thank you, Angela.
Hello, Ivy.
Hey, Lark.
What
How are you?
what was the occasion?
Oh, the Steel Syndicate was here. They were celebrating their first big win.
I see. Yes.
Oh, what did they win?
Evidently a pile of cash.
Well, okay.
Nice.
It looks like
Whatever.
they shared some of it in here, so that is good for you.
They were more generous than usual, and they are very generous usually. It's been a good morning. We're out of quite a few things, pip tubes in particular. They made a pyramid of them, about 3 feet high. I think it was 250 pip tubes or so.
Oh, did they jump in it?
Goodness.
Not exactly, no. And you start to look, and she kind of points back, and there's like several broken chairs and tables and things, and there is this just streak of banana and powdered sugar and waffles, just this huge smear from one side of the bar to the other. The club was here, and they wanted to slide.
Got it.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
That's one way to
She
celebrate.
points at
Okay.
the streak of banana goo.
That's one way to celebrate.
Don't eat it though. I think that's one of those things. you're not supposed to
I
eat.
wasn't planning on it. I
I
wasn't
wasn't
planning.
talking. Sorry, I was talking to my brother because it will kill him. I think.
Okay.
Don't make me. I'll get the no can.
No. Whatever you do,
It's full of change. You shake
Yeah.
it, and they get scared.
And please
He
don't
used it
let
before he was awakened.
please don't let Oceans to sons know where that can is, they will
Yeah, they've
definitely
gone.
play with it. Yeah, that would
Some
be
people
bad.
call it a tip jar, but you know.
I'm just glad that the King of Secrets didn't have one.
Why?
I don't know what we would have done.
It does
All
psychic
right.
damage. The
Ooh,
no
that's
can does
horrifying.
psychic
It
damage.
does
It's
do
th-
psychic damage.
It's thunder damage. It hurts.
Deafens you.
That's the hard part. It never deafens you. You always hear it.
Well, that just makes it a lot more ominous then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Also, hello, GB. And Saldana will scratch the top of GB's head.
Oh, I like your hair.
I didn't even notice. I am awful. I'm sorry. I love what you have done with your hair.
I guess it is a lot more obvious without the hood, isn't it?
It suits you.
Yeah.
Oshin, which of your children do you have today?
I'm thinking.
Both of them.
If you want,
One snuck in.
twice the chaos. Has it been a
yeah,
month yet?
I'll bring. Maybe
You gotta
it
find
might
out.
have been.
I think it's pretty close. But yeah, so who'd you bring?
Sparks, because I don't ever bring him.
Okay.
And
That's fine.
GB's here, and he's solidified that he wants to be a wizard.
Oh
So
yes, he has a little leather wizard hat now, which he knows how to. He can make change colors. It's a little leather. Pest make it, or did Callie?
Pest made it.
Pest made it. Yeah,
Callie made glitter
Uh,
his cape.
that's right. So yeah, he's got a little wizard hat now, so he's being carried around. He's very awake. No sleeping time, kitties. Like just crawling all over Oshin. I'm like, come on, go faster.
I'm already walking faster than everyone else.
You have longer legs. Go faster. 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 Go faster. Come on. Go faster.
You want me to run?
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
I don't think I should do that.
He just kind of flops onto your shoulder, like puts his arms and legs down. His legs and legs down.
A thrill seeker, that one is a two.
Callie, did you have any luck with the holiday?
With which holiday?
The national holiday that I was trying.
The
Yeah.
National Open Door Day. Yes. I did approach several council members with that idea. They did say that since I'm not technically on the council and they haven't decided on whether or not they're going to let me on the council, that they would take it under advisement.
So
But I did
some
try.
Some security concerns as well with the open door policy. Encouraging people to leave their doors open all day is not really a nice, that's a little concerning.
Safe, not
Maybe
safe.
business open door policy might be something they would accept. Some of them.
I will say that Callie couched it a little bit more, leaning towards security-wise being okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It would even out. The crooks' doors would be open as well, so we could go in and get them back.
How
That
would
is a
you
good
know
point.
which crook, though?
If they're already breaking the law to steal things, they might just leave their door shut. Break the spirit of the holiday.
That would be very telling, and we would know who they were. I have thought this through.
All right, then.
It has a year to work. We'll talk about it next year.
Yes.
Absolutely, Locke. Absolutely. How's Jastra holding up?
She's doing well. She did say to tell you hi, but yeah, I know. I know. I know how things are. Thank you for talking to me still.
I don't see why I wouldn't. I went by. There was a brief. I won't lie, like there was a brief part of me that didn't want to for a while, but it's just too fucking sweet to ignore. How can I?
Dad, I don't understand what they're talking about.
She was comparing me to lemonade. It's very sweet.
Yes.
That doesn't really make sense with what they were talking about.
It's really, really complicated.
You always say
don't-
that.
I don't know if I.
Is it
could
like
actually-
you getting a new daddy? And
No.
it actually being old daddy?
Not really.
That was really complicated.
That was, but also it wasn't really. It's different. It's sort of different.
That took me a moment.
Sparks, you know how your daddy changed bodies, right? Into a different. He's a furbolg now.
That's what they say.
Well, do you remember that I was a Triton before? I'm still Callie.
Oh, I didn't know you were Callie. That does
Yeah.
not help. Now it's
Mm.
frightening even more.
I was a.
So wait, Daddy could have turned into Callie?
Well, he could have looked like that, yeah, but he wouldn't have been Callie.
Okay. Wait, could he have turned into the Triton lady? Callie?
Well, not the lady one, but probably
Okay.
a Triton.
Okay.
Okay, so can you hear me, Sparks?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Well, you know how when you go to sleep and you don't see anyone else when you're asleep unless you dream?
Okay.
When you wake up and you see people, you think that maybe they're the same person that you saw before, right?
He just like gets this like horrified look on his face, like, are they not the same people?
Oh no, they
Is
are.
it new people every day?
No, they are, but it the problem you seem to be having with the changing of bodies, really, if you thought about it, would extend further than you think.
He just kind of lays down and his ears go down and he just puts his head down on the table like he's thinking.
He'll be okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if I. Okay,
I was somewhat able to follow that logic, GP. Somewhat. Only somewhat.
People say that a lot.
So, telling him that I was a half orc before I was a Triton probably won't help then, as well.
Probably not.
He is right there. He heard that as well.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
GB, you are the smartest person that I know.
Oh, thank you. I got smarter recently, actually.
You are good at that.
So Donna is offended.
It was mostly teaching Finku. When you go over things freshly when you're teaching someone, you sort of learn new things. It was a really good experience. I like working with him.
Yes. I have been practicing at protecting people, so I got more protective recently.
That does make...
Oh, did you fall asleep? He fell asleep mid-sentence again. GB, wake up. I'll give him a moment.
I can't get
over
over
how he does that with his eyes open, like staring at you. Oh God!
Sparks, their eyes are actually shut. They have a second lid, I'm told.
He's a I never blink dog.
I
Andy! I would have
GB,
lost my shit if it froze at that moment, Andy.
Sorry for the
I
gremlins,
really-
guys.
That's okay. It's not a big deal. We'd rather you be here than not.
this is the night for them and the place.
yes.
I wonder if we could go to the Coliseum place and fight some gremlins. It would be cathartic.
Maybe.
I would be okay with
You think
that.
that's okay when you keep freezing like that?
No, probably not. I probably would lose turns.
Well, yeah, lots of turns. What's a turn? I roll a
Also-
static.
Yeah, he shouldn't go. I don't think that he should go.
I can handle it.
How's
I
that
d-
prestidigitation coming?
And he like starts to try to cast using some things he pulls off of his little hat, and he starts trying to play around with it. Did that change? It did not change.
Yes, it did. Good job.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, doing good.
Oh, was this one of the color ones? Yeah, okay.
Aw.
Keep practicing, you'll get even better.
He's already turned his entire brother a different color multiple times. Does it a lot, actually.
Oh.
It's small, so I guess it's not doing it to bully him anymore, so that's good.
I guess let them get their creativity out somehow, I suppose. Or the energy. They seem to have endless bouts of...
Wait, are they talking about me?
Yeah.
Why are they talking to me like I'm not here?
We're saying good things, I promise.
Was you and your
No, I can
and
tell
your
you're
bro-
saying good things, but you're like talking about me like I'm not here.
well, your brother's
I
not
was
here.
talking-
Talking
I
about
was
him
talking
too.
about- I was talking about both of you.
Okay.
Sparks, do you feel like chicken wrangling?
yeah.
I'd really rather study.
Okay, no problem.
Could you put a saddle on a chicken?
Yeah,
I could
yes, I think I
probably put a
saw
saddle
one
on
running
Mother
around.
Plucker.
Let's do that.
Kelly.
Mark named it.
I did, yes. Then Sparks could ride it.
I don't need to ride a chicken. That seems really weird.
The real question is, can you get a chicken to ride you?
That seems weirder.
Maybe I'll just take a cuppa.
Let's just
This
bring
conversation
it
getting too weird for
Every once
Saldana.
in a while, Sparks kind of just inches a little closer to. That was loud. Thank you very much, Savage Wabbit. Sparks keeps the name. Sparks keeps inching like a little closer to GB, and then when he's about a little over halfway there, says, "GB, GB,
Mhm.
can
Yeah,
I
what's
look
up?
at your book?"
I will open it to a particular page that you can read, yes.
Okay. And he once you open the book to the page, he'll actually just sit down and start reading and probably just spend the rest of the time there. Unless I
He
feel
opens
like
it to
we
Mage
reject-
Hand.
Oh, cool. That's a good one.
Jay's look of dismay.
That was the one spell I was saying don't teach him.
All of the cupboards can be opened
Yep.
now.
I can get to the cookies. You see, he just keeps saying things like that. I can hide stuff from my brother.
You could hide your brother.
He like studies
10
even more
pounds.
intensely. Oh,
Locke, I
10 pounds.
don't think you should encourage him.
But I am good at it.
Yes, but you probably shouldn't encourage him pranking his own brother.
He's got access to all of Pimple's books, so he was probably going to learn it anyway.
I mean, it feels like it would be problematically disabling to not give him Mage Hand.
I mean, I can understand the use of it, seeing as
Yeah.
how I use that spell when I can. I haven't used that spell in a while, now that I think about it. But with a kitten as young as
mean-
him using it is going to be
And
interesting.
what if his brother can't learn this spell? Then it's only one of them has the advantage of hands, and the other one just, I don't know.
It sounds like a
loses his
nice
fur
opportunity to
sometimes.
teach them about sharing and helping.
GB,
No. Brother doesn't need a book to cast spells.
could you invent Magefoot?
Yes. What would I
Give
do
that
with
one
it?
to the brother.
For what? For,
He's
for
already
kicking?
got 4 feet.
And then we needed a mage torso, and mage legs, and mage arms, and then I'll form the head.
I knew you were going there. I knew it. I fucking knew you were going there.
All right.
That's, I mean, it's basically it's all he needs.
That joke was the cat's meow.
I'm going to give it a round of applause.
I love it.
Would you like to go to the chalice? What would you like to do today?
And he just like forgets what he was talking about and keeps reading the book.
Sure. I don't have anything else to do.
I don't really know what that is to do. The city is, last I checked, relatively peaceful.
Yeah, no saving people to do today, as far as I know.
We could just head out to Lamina Island. Just the 6 of us. Let's go.
Okay.
No, take Soxy or Pip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, they could come later.
I mean, there's more than one boat.
We will leave a note so they will know where we went.
Probably check in with whoever is running the Subrasarium first, since they've got all the
Yeah.
funds.
They may
That's
be in
actually-
T-pose. We could potentially just go, like, pull them with us.
Do we know who's running the Subrasarium now?
I don't. I was thinking about going to the guild hall and checking in on the portal and seeing how things are inside, and maybe trying to figure out who's in charge. Because
Okay.
if I'm supposed to
Aren't we in
represent you
charge?
guys, not at the Subrasarium, of the
I don't
guild.
know. We brought them back into existence. I figure we got something over them.
Well, I guess that's something to ask them.
Let's go ask.
That's as good a plan as any, I suppose.
And we should try
Can't
and
hear you,
catch up-
Logan.
What's that?
Oh, I thought you were trying to say something. Never mind.
Nope.
We should try and find Haley too, because I believe Miss Fennick is supposed to be delivering payment for our expedition into the Feywild.
Yeah, I haven't seen Haley yet. I
It
really
was-
haven't seen anyone in a few days.
It was quite a shock to see her at the spa, I will say that. Seeing it was completely surprising.
She now has a little bit less love. But just one kind of it, I'm told.
Indeed.
Okay.
She saved us with the other one.
She
I
gave
think
up her romantic love for Mari
Mm.
in order to save us.
That is really sad and also explains a lot.
They didn't want my friend Dermot because he is not a whole Dermot anymore. And they refused Pip's taste buds as well.
Ew.
Those are very specific things.
Was Pip trying to kiss them?
Well, no, Pip was going to give up his sense of taste to try and get us out, which for a chef is debilitating. So
It's bad.
But in the end, love won. It always does.
And then was loss. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that dark twist, but I'm not good at the joking thing just yet. Sorry.
We're getting there. It was lost.
I'm really not.
You're making progress. That's good. Same with Pip. Pip's getting real good at the joking and picking up on the flirting. Everyone's making real good progress. It's really nice to see.
He's had a longer sense of humor than I have, and that's saying a lot about me.
It's fine.
Has anybody seen where Syl went? She was right here.
Oh yeah, she went to go get some drinks, but it's kind of busy here, so she'll be back.
Do you think she could just meet us at the portal when we go?
Oh yeah, she'll come. Yeah.
I will leave a note. All right.
Well, let's go take a look.
All right, so you guys start to finish up, pack up, and start to head out into the nice, cool, but starting to feel a little bit like spring air. You look up and down the street, and there's several people out, coming out of a very familiar shop owned by one of your party mates down the street. Beautiful sunflowers out front, painted on the walls, is Haley. And you see her for a moment, and you're ways off, so you're not going to holler over all these people. Some of you might. But you see her, she stops, and she kind of just walks a few feet, and then just stops and kind of leans on the building and just looks sad. Takes a big sigh, and you guys head over?
Yeah, Saldana would wave at her and kind of get her attention if she can.
So as you're walking over and you're waving, she kind of looks up and perks right up. Well, hi.
Hello again, Harry.
What's going on? Is that O'Sheen under those curly locks?
Yeah, hello.
How are you?
I'm better than I have been.
Well, that's good. Bye, Andy.
I think, yeah, we lost. Whoops.
The stream's going to be messed. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I don't know what happened. Zoom just stopped.
Oh, fun.
It's okay. Mike's just going through a Wonka wash.
Is this better?
Yeah, it's fine.
I have taken a few of those mushrooms that I found on the ground.
be careful with those.
I feel great. Mm-hmm.
What's
know
up,
if you
Haley?
stopped
You
it.
look a little sad. What's going on?
I'm fine. Why? She looks really genuinely confused. With the long pause, she just kind of looks at the shop. Oh, just saying goodbye.
Ah,
Goodbye. Are you leaving us?
Yeah, I have to go meet Miss Fennec. Well, I have to get some things for you. Somehow she always knows I'm going to run into people. So if you want to come along, it'll only be a couple minutes.
I have no problem
Okay.
seeing Miss Fennec again. That sounds
Mhm.
excellent.
I'm sure. She's not going to be exactly the same. She's had a couple hundred years to change, and well, no, she'll probably be exactly the same.
Well, I'm definitely curious about this Miss Fennec. Lead the way.
Yeah, I don't think I've met her yet.
We saw her at the party. Saldana wasn't there. Probably for the best.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
dare.
Why do you say that?
Well, you
weren't
didn't.
dead.
Yeah.
Neither was I, though. I was dead, so I am dead. I still don't get the tense here.
Will be dead?
I will have been dead in the future.
Yeah, there you go.
In the past.
In the
It
past.
happens. It goes around, Some of us have been dead. It's fine. Gets better sometimes.
Yeah,
Not all the time, but sometimes.
Jeremy Baramy.
Bo Baramy. Banana family.
Banana.
Baramy.
That's one for basically, I think, just Ange, but
Okay.
No. I'm aware of who Jeremy Baramy is.
I have no clue.
Same.
It's
not worth it.
Not
Not worth it. Got it.
Noted.
There have been 2 just ones already tonight. Besides that one. All right. So she starts heading off towards the temple district, and then towards the outskirts of town.
Where are we going?
She said I need to meet out in the woods. She said she would leave a trail. I don't know what that means, but usually with her, she kind of knows. So.
There are many trails in the woods.
Well, we'll see. A few minutes later, as you get to the edge of the woods, you see that these, in some of the snow that still exists in a lot of the forest, because the light doesn't quite hit it very well, there are little tiny footprints, dozens of sets of tracks, all making a trail and leading off. For those familiar in the area, they are fox marks. I don't know how she does that.
Well, she
Doesn't
put one
say.
foot in front of the other.
They're too small for her.
Oh, do you want to make those marks? I could help.
No,
Oh, okay.
it wouldn't work on me anyway.
It might.
I don't think it would. Transforms you into something else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Won't work on me. It's been tried.
Oh. Why not?
She shrugs.
I'll start working on it.
Probably has something to do with that interesting display that she made a few months back. I don't know if you recall that though, Haley. I'm not sure if that's yet in your timeline.
Yeah. Yeah, that's there. That's there. Yeah. That's where the timeline starts. Well, a few weeks after that.
Right.
Yeah.
She comes over and gives Saldana a hug. Still making things awkward, huh? Yeah, I know you don't like hugs. Get over it. And she turns and starts walking.
It's not that I disdained them. It was just
I
unexpected.
should have asked. I'm sorry. I live on a ship with a lot of really horrible people. Well, horrible in the sense that they are very bad at social cues and etiquette. Not horrible in the fact they're evil people, although some of them are.
Oh, so me for the last 100 years.
Sure.
I suppose.
So you start to follow these tracks, and they lead on a very familiar path. Lark, they're heading almost directly towards your home.
I'm going home.
All right.
Maybe Jastra invited her over.
That'd be an interesting circumstance.
Saldana, you are welcome inside, you know.
Oh, thank you. Yes, indeed. Yes, thank you. Bye.
Anytime.
It seems like there might be some unresolved issues. Should we talk?
She doesn't like to do that.
They were I don't want to say resolved. They were spoken out. I'm just not still ready with her. Won't be for a long while.
Would you rather be an animal?
I've experienced that
Well,
once before,
be a
and never
fish.
again.
A fish is an animal. Oh, sorry.
GB, do you really want to cast a spell?
I always want to cast a spell.
Oh, okay. Because you were pushing the transformation spell there, and you can turn me into anything you like.
That's
You're
a dangerous thing to say.
to be.
Can't hear you, Andy.
Oh, it was a very sweet statement too. That's sad. I'll wait until you can hear me better.
I seem to hear you just fine now.
Hilarious. You're exactly what I want you to be.
Aw.
Thank you, GB.
Right in the fucking feels. All right. So you guys, you're continuing on, and Lark, from a distance, you walk this path very often. You see that there appears to be several large things sort of stacked at the base of your home.
Those are new. What do they look like?
Well, as you get a little closer, they look like Illumis presents, large, colorful wrapping. Two fairly large pieces, not incredibly large, like maybe an end table size or something, or coffee table size, a little bit taller maybe, and then one that is smaller, sort of chest size and shaped.
It appears that I live in an Illumis treehouse.
Good treehouse.
As you guys make your way up to them, each one has a little note sitting on top of it with a little tiny fox paw print as the signature. Oh, she is so extra.
Is she not meeting us here?
I guess not. What are they? So the two that are together off to one side are addressed to Lark, and then the one is addressed to the Cinder Rose, the small chest-like.
Nice.
I will go over to one of the packages.
Okay. So the little note is kind of on top of both of them as they're pushed up next to each other, and it says, "It was never my intention to make you uncomfortable. Storm's blessing upon you, your family." And as you open them, each one is made. Each one is a cradle, and they are made out of this beautiful, almost glittering wood. Like it's got this natural sort of glitter embedded in the wood that just as you hit it, like looking at granite, or something that's got a little just natural glitter to it. Beautifully hand carved and detailed. There's a little place for a name on each one that's completely blank, so it looks like you can carve those in later. And because I'm going to forget about it, so I'm going to tell you now. When you've chosen names, they will magically appear. and then all you need to do is to with intention for it to rock, say the child's name, and it will start to rock magically.
Those were what in
One of
in
each, yeah.
one of
Yeah,
each.
2 cradles.
That is adorable.
Haley, are you going to see her again?
Probably in a few minutes here. I'm sure that I'm supposed to be being picked up, so.
Tell her thank you from... I forgive her for making me feel uncomfortable. I am always uncomfortable, so it's not her fault. Please tell her that thank you very much. These are wonderful.
Of course, Lord.
She is my favorite foxy lady.
She's a lady.
Don't let your wife hear you say that, Lark.
Why?
Wife?
What does that mean?
Not
What-
wife? It looks like she just screwed up big time.
We have not done that yet.
Oh, okay.
This would be a much more interesting conversation and day if it was.
Why?
It's a long story. It's a very long story.
Haley,
Yeah. She loves this. She's like, yeah.
we have discussed this, and we are waiting until Saldana will be able to be the best person or something like that at the wedding.
I'm right here.
Saldana's always the best person everywhere, I thought.
Yeah, so Jasper would like her daughter there, and so we're waiting until...
Oh, okay.
I think it's a couple 100 years, and things will be fine.
Oh, sure. Okay, got it. Okay.
I won't be here, but...
Oh, I don't get to go to the wedding?
No, we it will just be those two.
I could go to that.
Look, I don't think Jastra's...
I'm so good people now.
What was that, Saldana?
If what Jastra told me is correct, I don't think she's not going to have that long either, Doc.
Oh, right, yes. I had forgotten. You were good at the sadness.
Ow.
Ow!
Okay.
My heart.
So as you open the other one, it is a very, very beautiful, innately carved chest out of the same sort of materials with these beautiful platinum inlay and embedded gems and things. It's gorgeous. It's just a beautiful chest, not overly done, not gaudy, just very, very classy. Killed Saldana, Gabby. All right.
I literally fell on the floor with heartbreak.
Yep. Well, that's
Literally
Saldana.
dead.
Nice new picture, by the way. Thank you to Caden for drawing that, and for Angela for coloring it. Got her wild side on.
No, that's her
Hair's
depressed
down.
side. That's her depressed side
Hair's
of
down,
ditching
hair's
the
out
nobility kind of side.
there.
So yeah, she's very good at the sad.
All right.
What is in the other box?
Somebody gonna open it?
Sparks, why
Huh?
don't you
What?
open it? There's paper there.
You think he got Mage Hand memorized yet?
No. Just started studying it today.
Well, that's fair. Okay.
Wait, am I supposed to know it in one day?
No, it takes
Oh,
time.
okay.
I don't know
It
how
takes a
quickly you
long time.
learn.
It doesn't take brother very long, so I never know.
For me, it was just
Sure.
something that I it was innate for me, and Saldana will she's not gonna open the present with the Mage Hand, but she will cast Mage Hand.
Me too.
Oh,
It
good.
just sort of happened. And also,
Did you just start learning that today?
I've known how to do this for maybe 100 years or so.
Did it take you that long to learn?
No, that's how long I've known how to do it.
Okay.
It was sort of a I knew at birth thing, I guess.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
it's like how I can turn invisible.
Right.
Yes.
Invisibility. That's a beyond me too.
It's okay.
I can
It took
make
me about-
myself look like someone else.
It took me about a couple months. I mean, it's okay.
Okay. Yay.
Creatures
I can
that have
take
different
me a long
space.
time to learn too. It's okay.
Okay. Thank you.
There's nothing that is. No one learns at the same pace, and no one learns in the same way.
Okay. Can we stop talking to me now? Thank you. And he kind of curls and snuggles into Oshino.
Well, very well. I will open it because I am good at that. So,
All right.
I'm
So you
gonna
start to tear
the
into the paper. The chest itself is extremely heavy. As you open it up, there is another note. The note on top was just the little paw print and a thank you for everything, type of note. And on top of it, there's another sealed letter, and it's got a paw print as the seal, the little fox print. And on the front of it, it says Haley. On top of a crap ton of coins. Like a crap ton of toins. Bunch of toins in there. Little tiny toins and big toins.
I am good at
some with chicken pox.
What?
We should-
kids, little kids. So never mind.
We should vaccinate them.
Let's not start that debate.
There is no debate. He's
Debate.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
they put them all together so they would all get the chicken pox all together. That was the
I thought I read in the book that Owen had been by and given the kittens
anyway.
all
It's full
the
of coinage,
vaccines.
money. There's money inside the chest. Haley's not paying attention though. He's like petting.
Haley,
um,
this one is for you.
Huh?
It
The
says-
letter. We should preface.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with the money. She takes the letter and she pops it open and starts reading it. So
This is good.
the chest is large, seems to be gold and platinum. Why did I look that up? Let's get that. That won't take long. This is an every person in the party type loot situation.
Woo!
Not just you
It's a good thing
guys.
Lark and I are here. We can actually carry it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a little stronger again now that I've changed bodies again.
I've never
Not
had
by
upper body
much,
strength.
but-
You know how big Pinball is now? I can still pick him up. Real easy.
You
It's
win.
Not that heavy.
You win. You win.
Yeah, I exercise
Or
the mind
treasure.
more than the body, really.
I need someone to roll me 4d6.
I'll do it.
I have a lot of D6 out.
So do I. I have all 13 of my dice set out here. It's very easy for me to pick the dice.
13d6. That's what he said.
You said 46, correct?
Yes.
Cool. 3 of them I'll use for my diehard dice.
Speaking of Die Hard dice,
Oh yeah, we're doing our giveaway today. If I can get it to work.
Yeah.
Is SpongeBot working? I have no idea.
let's
SpongeBot's
find
working.
out.
I haven't
I'll try to
seen
get
it.
it working in a second.
Do you want individual numbers or what the
All
cumulative number?
together now.
7.
I need to hook up a little thing that drops down. 7?
I rolled 2 ones,
Alright,
a 2 and a
so
3.
7,000 gold. Go ahead and roll me. Somebody else. Roll me.
Hey man,
let's
don't
up
yell
this-
at me!
Let's up this up a little bit. Let's make it
70.
let's make it 10d6.
I have 5d6 out right now. If someone else wants to roll 5. And then
There you go.
you want me to chance it? With
And mine rolled way better. Just so you know, it's 22 for mine.
Thanks. 22? Oh my god.
That's really good.
24 for me, so that's 46. Am I doing math?
So, right.
Sorry, I had rolled 6, so 44.
Yeah, your guys' dice are nicer to you than mine are.
They better be. That's my damage dice.
Fair.
Actually, that's almost exactly average. B45 would be that's exactly average.
There are 44 copper in here. Who would like those?
Oh, 44,000 platinums in here. That's amazing.
Mm.
It is 4,400 platinum. Yeah, I did the math wrong, and I had you roll way much higher than I expected. So yeah, it's basically 44,000 gold plus the 7,000 Soldana rolled, but 44,000 that is actually in platinum.
Are we inside the city?
Nope. You're in
Oh,
the forest,
no.
technically.
Why did you say oh no?
Okay,
So this was a gift to Lar. He doesn't have to give anybody anything on gifts.
This was to
the
Cinder
crate-
Rose.
The crate
It was a
doesn't-
present. It was wrapped up like a present, so it was a gift.
Are we-
Didn't take out a contract. This wasn't a
You don't
price
have to
from a
take out
contract.
You're
Shit.
out in the forest and you kill a beast and you find its lair, or you go out into the woods or the caves or whatever, you're still expected to pay.
Yeah, we still need to
So-
pay taxes on it.
You will have to pay taxes on it. However, the actual deed, just because you were delivered your money here, the actual deed did not happen in the forest, so you do not have to pay. You don't have to talk to the Birchfield.
The deed did happen in the forest.
Well, it happened in a forest.
No, this one, right up there.
No.
I have been taking notes. The deed is one of those things. Am I wrong? I will cross it out if it is wrong.
Nope,
You're
you're
right.
totally right. That was the same thing.
I overheard the deed being done.
Sorry. I didn't think how you could hear me from
I
out
would
here.
hope if you were there.
Well, it was on the roof of
There and
the
another
beer forge.
somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
So, Jesus Christ. All
It's
right.
like I didn't think the
Well,
sound
both
traveled
of
that
the-
far. So how much was it total? Because my brain just died of laughter.
It is 4,400 platinum.
Which is how much in gold? My brain doesn't work.
44,000.
Thank you.
Don't-
It doesn't matter. You don't need to add that up.
Yeah,
You will need to put out the
don't
cost.
convert.
Taxes.
Oh, it was just easier for me to convert it all to gold and then take the 10% out for taxes that way.
Oh,
Okay.
it's 3,520 platinum that you'll have after taxes.
Okay.
Divided by
3,000.
16, that is 220 platinum each.
Thank you. That makes it much easier on my brains.
And it's 350 gold each. Okay?
220 each and 350 gold each. Got it.
350 gold each, 220 platinum each.
Okay. I've put that into active play for the folks.
And that is an everyone loot. All right. Make sure you add everyone and ask them to put a check mark when they have taken and put it on their character sheet. That way nobody can we know exactly who has done it and we don't run into those issues we've been having with people missing it. All right, so as you kind of look over this and start digging through it and not making sure there's not some big something inside of it to make it hollow and like they do in bubblegum machines, to make it look like they're full but they're not, and realizing that this is chock full top to bottom. 4,400 plus 7,000, it's a lot. £228 worth of coinage on top of the 30-pound box. So it's 250 pounds. Yeah, you don't have a problem lifting it. Shut up.
We should.
I could carry it with one hand, probably.
Let's
That's
just,
half of my carrying capacity.
Ocean, just toss it over here, and I will catch it, and we will just play catch
God,
with
he
it.
started tossing it back and forth.
Giant keep away from the small folk.
And Haley is looking a little distraught, a little not upset, just a little confused, a little unsure, a little
Haley?
frowny as she's looking over the letter some more.
What's wrong?
She's offering me to stay.
Oh.
In the city.
Can you ask her what you say?
Fixed point, Lark. I don't think it works like that.
Oh, you were explaining it so well the other day, and I missed that part.
She kind of frowns a little. I know what my answer would have been yesterday. 2 days ago. Nah. I've had enough of Cinderhaven. I love you all, but I have other things to do.
It's okay.
Time to move on.
I can totally understand that sentiment, trust me. Getting away from the city can be very nice.
I mean, I've already been gone 60 years. So, she kind of shrugs.
I left for like 18 minutes the other day. You were there.
Yes, I was. All right, well, I'm going to head off. I don't think I'm supposed to stay here any longer. And she folds up the paper and puts it into her jacket pocket.
Where will you go?
Wherever the wind takes me. Like,
You're
literally,
very
that's what I
light.
was told, is to
And
follow
you thought
the
Miss
wind. It's in
Bunnick
the
was
letter.
extra.
It's in the letter. That's, of course she is.
Tell her hi for me.
I will. And she starts giving out hugs to everyone except Saldana.
Saldana will at least offer a handshake if she'll take that.
Handshake. All right, everyone.
Yes. Don't forget to thank her for me. It was very,
I will
very
not
generous.
forget, Lark. I will not forget. And she won't either. And who knows? Maybe she'll see you again in a couple hundred years.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
And our years are her years.
Good question.
Yeah.
I guess either way I'll probably be seeing her.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's right.
Trying to rub it in, guys.
Let the dragon watch over you.
I thought you said Muppet Dragon watch over you.
That was who you were earlier tonight, was Muppet Dragon Love.
Has Pip
Yeah,
created
I was wondering, does that
a puppet
count?
dragon?
It does.
I think it does. It's
gonna count because it's technically a Muppet walk. It's technically a Muppet walk.
All right, fine. Whatever, I don't
You called it a
I
Muppet
didn't
dragon
get it.
specifically and had it look like it was walking off. It fucking counts.
doesn't count. It's an NPC. It doesn't count.
It's going in the book.
How many bounces did you see? There were 4 bounces. Sorry. That's why. Boy, we're going through a lot of things tonight. So she gives the hug, she gives the handshake, she gives the little scritchins to GB and to Sparks. And she says, well, trying to get in too much.
Foster looks extremely sad.
And Foster, I forgot. Logan forgot Foster was there. Haley would have seen Foster.
Get
He
into
perks up.
trouble. What kind of fun is that?
Yeah, well, there's that. So she turns. She kind of like looks around and feels for the wind, and then starts.
Right, guys. I will be right back. I'm going to bring these upstairs and present them to my not wife, Jastra.
Okay.
Why does that feel worse than actually saying wife? Just the verbiage specifically.
Yeah.
I am not
think-
good at verbiage.
I
Is
think
that a type
adding
of
a-
vegetable?
Adding a title makes it
I will be right
worse.
back.
So you take them upstairs.
Put them in the room, explain everything, and then
She's actually
take the.
sleeping.
Okay. I'll leave a note and then take the pole down.
Okay.
I am ready. I don't know where we're going, but we should probably put this away.
Let's
the
head to
big-
the guild hall and see if we can't check in on that portal.
Sounds
I
like a
agree.
good idea.
Oshin, go long.
All right. And on that note, we're going to take our break. As Oshin starts running out for a pass, the Lark takes the
250-pound chest.
250-pound chest and starts chucking it back and forth. So we're going to go and take our break right there. When we come back, we're going to do our break. We will be doing a giveaway. We're going to hit the guild hall. We're going to do the hag bag. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So you don't want to go anywhere. Take a look at all the amazing art we've got here. And let's hope that everything continues to go smoothly for the rest of the night. And I just think so. So
For everyone but me.
And we need to find Syl.
Angela may be bowing out for the night. The internet over there is not working well enough for two of them to be on, unfortunately, it seems. So that's where we're at. So it's okay. But we'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Hopefully something will fix over there, and maybe we can get Angela back. All right, guys. Thank you, and we'll see you in 20. Bye-bye. Not bye-bye. See you soon. Hello, everyone. We are back. That's us, Countless Heroes. We're back.
Woo!
And we would like to tell you a little about our sponsors, if that's okay. Thank
Of
you.
course.
Alrighty. Let's talk first about World End. That crazy, amazing, wonderful, robust world building and campaign management software that you just can't live without. Well, you could, but why would you want to? Go over to worldanvil.com, set up your own account, and find all the amazing things you can do with World Anvil. And if it's just not enough, you can always subscribe to upgrade to the better account and add a few extra features. Not a lot, just some of the more heavy, really deep stuff that certain people might need, like being able to put your own pins on the map. That's one of the things I love, is you can create your own pins and put them on. You can use pins all day long, free, but if you want to have custom, beautiful pins that you've made, then you would need to upgrade. But if you can't afford it or don't want to, you can always win one, which is a contest we will be having later this month. A subscription to World Anvil for 3 months at their grand, I believe it's the master tier, the grandmaster tier. I'll have to find out exact details, but that'll be coming up very soon. So watch here for that. Just waiting for the codes. They're going to give us a bunch of little codes now. They got a whole new system. It's amazing. We are very proud to be working with Die Hard Dice and seeing all the amazing things that they are doing. They are one of the most unique dice companies out there. That they make their own 3D designs of these dice and then send them off to be cast, and are starting to make their own plastic versions, polymer dice. There's a lot of companies out there that just rebrand other people's dice, but with and to be fair, some of the polymers, Die Hard does that as well. That's how most dice companies get started. But as they've grown, they've decided they're going to start doing more and more custom colors and more custom dice sets, and they look pretty snazzy. You can go to dieharddice.com to see all the amazing dice over there. And right after we're done here, we'll be doing a contest. All you have to do is
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ooh.
type exclamation Die Hard into the chat, as it says there, to be entered to win. So that is all you need to do, and we'll be doing that here in just a little bit. If you just can't wait to know that if you win a set of Die Hard Dice, you can go to dieharddice.com and enter the coupon code Countless Heroes to get 15% off one order. See, that's the easier way to say it. One order. You can use that coupon code once, 15% off. Don't wait, though. You don't have to wait till you have money to buy 1,000 sets. Just go get a set. Enjoy them. See what they're like. You'll love them. You will love them as much as I do. And if you don't, you're wrong. That's all there is to it.
If
All
you
right.
don't, give them to me.
You can send them to the Dice Dragon.
Or me.
The Dice Dragon lady.
Or me. You can help me build up my collection. I need more dice.
Or
13
the
is
Dice
not
Hatchling.
enough.
The
Love
Dice
the
Dragon and Dice Hatchling.
It's adorable.
I like that. I approve of that.
Yes, so please enter now with the exclamation point Die Hard for the giveaway.
Yeah, just Die Hard, not Die Hard Dice. Should just be Die Hard. There you go. I think we got it. Yeah,
Hi,
Dueling
Dad.
Dean, you have been entered.
My dad is in the chat.
Well, hello. Oh, this is a rare opportunity.
No,
You can ask all
Logan,
sorts
don't you?
of questions.
No, Logan, don't you fucking
All right,
dare.
all right.
So quick, jump into character and be her in-game mom.
Oh God.
We should. We can have all sorts of. Say all sorts of nice things about you and how amazing you are at role playing and how you're a huge asset to this game. And don't worry, I won't say any of that. I'm just saying that I could say all those things. They'd be very true and honest, but I won't. I won't embarrass you like. Anyway, so dieharddice.com. You can go over there and check that out. When you support us and support Nerdsmith, are very, very happy to be a part of network of nerdy entertainers, nerdsmith.org. When you support us and the network, all proceeds that would normally come to us, the artists and creators, we have decided we didn't want to split that 17 different ways. It was kind of weird. So none of us like doing math. So we sent it on to the Trevor Project, thetrevorproject.org. You can learn more about that from them. So that's that. Alrighty, so let us see. We have We need at least 2 more entries, otherwise this thing will not work. It'll yell at me. So we need to get a couple more people to enter who are eligible. Well, that's the problem. We don't have a lot of people who are eligible because a lot of people have been winning. So if you are out there, please, exclamation die hard. We'll get you guys entered and we will make this crazy thing happen. What else is going on, guys?
So much.
So much.
I don't know, but I
The
heard
Cali
that.
sweater. The Cali sweater is almost done. I'm very excited about the Cali. I have been crocheting it only while on stream, so it's a good one. I'm excited.
I got the Moonstone dice from Die Hard as a gift recently, and it also came with an extra set of a nice, cute pink dice set. Very cute, very fun. Thank you, Joe.
Good man, Joe. Good man.
He knows my taste. Purple and dice.
Those Moonstone dice are beautiful, and yeah,
They're so gorgeous.
purple and dice. Yeah, I feel you. That's pretty much my style too. Logan can tell you that the vast amount of purple and blue dice that I have is ridiculous because I cannot resist them.
Oh, I have so many sets of blue dice. I don't know why I keep buying blue, but I have so much blue. And a few, my next most is probably purple, but I have so many blue ones.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and leave this up a little bit longer because we have to have at least 2 more eligible people to be involved. So we're gonna go ahead and leave it up, and we'll get some more people here and there, I'm sure. So if we could just keep occasionally putting that out there that we need to do this, we'll draw the winner. You don't need to be here. We'll track you down. You'll get a whisper, I believe, from our sponge bot. So if you do have to go, that's okay. Don't worry about that. So we're going to go ahead and leave this up for probably another few minutes, if not a little longer. And we'll just get back to the game. All right.
For those who don't know if they're eligible or not, Logan, how can we tell? How do we know if we're eligible?
If you have won a dice competition from the Nerdsmith Network in the past 30 days, you are not eligible. If you are a member on this show or a member of the Nerdsmith Network, I can't remember. I have to go back and read it. I don't remember if the Nerdsmith Network people count or not. I can't remember
I think
what the agreement is.
For diehards, being on the network didn't disqualify you, but being on that show did.
I think that's what it was.
So
I think that's correct.
yes.
So Fennec and Autumn would be eligible because they are not on the show.
Fennec is technically an employee of Nerdsmith, so no.
Okay.
Fennec is behind the scenes, and technically Autumn is an artist for this stream, and is very soon going to
semantics.
be getting paid. So I am just trying to keep our sponsors happy. That is all. But we can wait just a little bit longer, get a few other people involved, and if not, then that's okay too. We'll still do the giveaway later, and we'll make that happen. Anyway, let's get back to the action. Well, the game. No action right now, unless you want there to be action. Well, there's a lot of forward passing going on.
There is chest ball going on.
Callie always wants there to be
Hand,
action.
hand chest. Chest hand. Yes, and Callie is always forward and making passes.
And handing chests.
And chesting hands.
All of the above are true.
Oh, goodness gracious. I love Callie so much.
All right. So you guys have to
And
head
Callie
towards
loves
the
you.
guild hall.
Of course.
Yes.
Callie loves everybody.
And you're next.
What has
That
it been
was
decided?
funnier in my head.
What we're doing with the group loot? Where are we storing it?
We should just leave it here.
Oh, I gotta get that chart.
Because, yeah,
Or we
this
can
was
put it in the-
destroyed one time.
Oh, true. I can take it back to. I can take it back and put it with the rest of it and the trunk at my house.
I'm
So you
fine
guys
with
going
that.
to Pinballs, or you guys going to the guild hall?
We are going to the guild hall for now.
We were going to Guildhall to check out the Sub Rosaria.
Yes.
Ask questions, some sort of question.
all the questions.
Like, who do we get our orders from now?
I'm sure that'll come someday.
Who is my liaison with the Sub-Rosarium that I have to meet
We'll
with?
figure that out someday.
Is the council putting me on the council so I can...
Probably not. All right, so who is going to pull the very first item from the bag?
I really want to, honestly.
Oshin or Saldana can.
I'm so
Let Sparks do it.
Let Sparks do it.
Oh, he doesn't have mage hand. Never mind. When he learns it, he
Yeah,
can
I
pull
don't have
from
any
the bag.
hands.
It's okay.
But yeah, I'll do it.
All right, so Donna, please roll me a D100.
62.
In the meantime, I'm going to use the parkours. GB, have you completed it?
I don't know how to parkour.
I will teach you. Come with me.
Well, you know how to park, so you're halfway there.
That's par for the course.
I don't go parking with people. That's not, no.
I went parking with Sil and Dub once. It was a lot of fun.
Really?
It was a double date.
Oh.
Really?
They
I
went
didn't know
in
you guys went like that, but okay.
God damn it.
All right. More. Never mind. So Donna, as you reach into the bag, you feel around, and it feels fairly empty until you get right down to the bottom, up to right about your shoulder. In here, you can feel the bottom, and there's a little bit of paper, like a little rolled up paper down at the end.
She'll pull it out.
You pull it out. It looks very much like a scroll.
She'll take a look at it. See what kind of scroll it is.
As you unroll it and take a look at it, I think this is. Let's see if it's on your list. It is. What type of cleric are you?
Knowledge! Because knowledge is power, kids.
Knowledge is good enough, actually. I forget because you're trained in Arcana. It is a scroll of fairy fire.
Ooh. That's cool.
What'd you get, Saldana?
A very interesting spell scroll. This is to use
Oh.
for fairy fire.
Oh, I know that one. It's nice. Pretty cool. I haven't really used it much, but
Is
I
the
just know
fairy
that.
fire better than regular fire?
it just sort of lights them up so they can't hide.
Yes,
Immolate does that
indeed.
too.
Except for this one,
Yeah.
it's a whole little area that people have to attempt to avoid. It's a very
Oh.
useful spell.
Kind of like fireball. Okay, nice.
Not as potent or dangerous or deadly.
It just sort of puts a little line of fire around them. And you can make
Let's
it
say if
purple
let's say
or blue.
exactly,
do
if you're
we-
invisible and you end up in the area, then you could easily potentially be caught and you'll be outlined in a way. It's sort of like having dust thrown on.
I could show him. I just...
Should I go invisible first?
Sure.
It would make it
Sure,
interesting,
yeah.
I suppose. He's checking the spells.
GB pulls out a small vial that doesn't really seem to have much in it, just like a little blip of some sort of like clear plastic, and he goes and disappears.
Okay. I point at the spot that he was just at and cast Fairy Fire into it. It's a dex save at 15.
I don't remember if I can fail dex saves on purpose, but I rolled really high.
I rolled for shits and giggles, and I failed.
GB does not appear in any sort of light. Oh, I think I accidentally fell and it didn't hit me.
Saldana's got the blue flame around her, though.
GB, you were standing too close to
like
me.
that.
I had my aura of warding up.
Oh boy, I rolled really high then.
I forgot about that. I still rolled shit. I rolled a 6. GB, I've forgotten. How long does this last? She's looking at like all the dust, like the fairy dust that's on her, essentially.
Last a minute, or I can just drop it.
Oh, right. I was just.
It's not very
At
long.
least
I
it was
just
a Tanawa.
drop it on it.
Oh, it
It
was
was
very
not very
pretty.
long. Yeah, that's what that spell does. That's what that is. Last time I tried to use it, the guy ran away too fast.
Yeah, that happens.
Indeed.
I can prevent that now. I have been practicing.
Oh, can you do the wrapping people up like Sil and give them a big hug?
No, but if they try to run away, I can just if I hit them, they can't move anymore.
Oh,
Sounds like an interesting
Wow.
way of training.
you want to practice?
Sure.
GB tries to dart away, but he's invisible.
In this,
Remember that?
in this episode, GB volunteers to be a punching bag.
As they're doing
Oh,
this,
no.
and kind of goofing off, and the scrolls coming out and everything, Kelly, I assume you're kind of heading over towards the doorway
Yes.
to the Subrosarium. There is something new on the door.
Oh, interesting.
There are several new runic marks in a large corner-to-corner just line across them. They kind of shimmer, almost like hollow. As you move, it just kind of changes.
Something
Kind of-
interesting, Callie.
Yeah, the portal door has changed. Look. And she'll just kind of trace the runes with her finger that has changed.
Feels like wood.
Saldana's gonna go take a look.
Is this the door to the
Interesting.
Subrosarium or
Correct.
the? Okay, thank you.
To the realm for the Subrosarium. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is really neat.
Portals are my favorite. I'm good at them.
Can Saldana take a look at the runes and see if she can make out what maybe their purpose is or what it is that
Give me an Arcana check.
this can.
You do this. Can I step through it?
I rolled a 16
door.
total.
Yeah,
I
go
rolled
through.
16
Just like
total.
the door. 16, yeah, you're not sure. These are a little advanced.
Fucking 5, goddammit.
GB, you can roll 2 if you want. Lark, what were you saying?
I said I go through.
It's a door. You walk into the door. It's solid wood.
I was hoping it was still open door day. I'll open it.
Oh, let me read it. Oh no, that's I don't know what that does.
What did you roll?
Not good enough.
Perhaps we should not.
14.
Not what?
Knock. I think you
Knock.
said.
Like knock on the door.
Oh.
Doesn't hurt. And Saldana will just do 3 light taps.
As you tap on it, it sounds, pretty much like a wood door or wall wood.
How about I here and
I do have Identify or Detect Magic if we want to make sure that this doesn't potentially take us somewhere totally dangerous.
GB has an
knows
owl.
Detect magic.
GB has an owl feather and a pearl in his mage hand. Oh, okay. Do you want to do it?
You know what, GB? Go right ahead.
He starts using his mage hand to trace with the owl feather along the runes, and he casts Identify.
Guess what now?
Identify.
Okay. Alrighty.
Do I know anything about the door now?
These are not necessarily a spell effect, although, and they're not necessarily a magic item, but you do learn a lot about them. They're protective rooms. That only you would guess that only certain people could open this door. At this point, that it is locked. As a matter of fact, it's not just locked; it's phased. It's actually put into a different realm or in between realms. You're pretty sure that you can't even touch it if you wanted to.
I think it made the door. You know how sometimes brick walls are such that you can't go through them? It's like that.
Interesting. I wonder why they would do that.
I don't know. It seems like maybe certain people can go through, so let's each try.
It didn't let me through.
Well, you tried to walk into it. Try opening it.
Oh, I will try that.
As you reach for the handle, your hand just goes right through it. As if it's not there. You can't feel anything. It's almost like it's an illusion.
Saldana will go ahead and try and reach for the door handle and just tap it, see if she can feel it.
Yep.
I don't think it'll work for any of us. Maybe Callie.
You want me to try? Okay.
Yeah.
Seeing as you are the representative of our group, it would make sense, actually.
All right. I'll give it a try. And Kelly will reach for the doorknob.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think so. It probably has to be a member of the Subrazarium.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Didn't hurt to try, though. Well, they clearly don't want us to be just popping by.
GB, you're a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it responds to you?
It might. I was thinking of casting Disintegrate at it.
Let's not disintegrate
Let's not disintegrate it.
Oh, okay. It might react.
What does that mean?
Indeed.
Oshin, Saldana, and Callie, you start to hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
Someone's here.
Turn around and look.
Yeah, so does Saldana.
You guys have really good passives. It is third floor to second floor. But it's loud. It sounds like heavy footsteps, like almost like armor.
Saldana will share a look with Callie and Oshin, since she would have noticed that they also realize.
Callie pulls out the staff protectively.
I think we should go and see who's visiting.
I have a really bad idea about who it is.
Oh, so do I. I have many bad ideas of who it could possibly be, but let's find out anyway, see what this could lead up to. Oh, God.
Yeah, let's go invite him to dinner.
No.
I don't like this. Wait.
Out of character, I think GB would have dropped invisibility.
Okay. As you guys are sitting there trying to decide what to do, Saldana, Oshin, and Callie, you're pretty sure the footsteps are continuing down from the second floor down to the first, not stopping at the second.
They're almost to the first floor.
Let's meet them at the stairs.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Sparks and be like, go hide, go somewhere. This might be bad.
This is the best part.
No, go.
Oh, and you put him down. He's just like starts slowly moping, like
Go
really
to the
walking as slow
parkour
as
course,
possible.
and
He walks a little faster. like,
Pearl
looking
appears
back.
right next to him and starts picking him up.
I
Starts
did cast
growling.
Sanctuary on him, so I don't know if
That may not work.
He can't
out.
attack anyway.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
more of a cat
But
picking
he
up.
will,
don't know
once he
if
sees
Pearl-
Pearl, he'll start moving. Although I don't think it was Sparks with Pearl last.
No, but it's still a bigger cat.
He will say he's heard the story of Pearl, the cat sitter, literally, and we'll just kind of like start walking a little faster. As you start to see in the stairs, feet, these large leather and metal boots and greaves, right? Greaves with up to the knees, and then these dark blue pants, and then at the waist a belt, and hanging from the back of this person is this large hammer, but it's the hammer is blue crystal. It's not like anything you've seen, and the belts, the buckle, or this area around the belt has a symbol of Stomir on it. And then you see the large blue crystal had distracted you. You see a tail, the fluffiest, thickest, white and speckled black tail you've ever seen. Obviously a tabaxi, as the paws come into view wearing these fingerless leather gloves, and the head of a snow leopard tabaxi comes into view. Nobody you've ever seen before. He looks gruff. And thank you to lindsayburkar.com for the use of their art that we did not ask permission for and feel bad. But we're going to use it tonight, and we'll change it later. So go visit that site so that you won't be back.
That looks awesome. Can I help you?
Oh, shit.
Yes, absolutely. Your Callie,
Yes.
your Sildana, your GB, your Oshin, and Lark.
How do you know who we are?
It's my business to know who you are.
Are we famous?
Oh, no, he's just a friend. Hi, friend. You want to go get dinner?
No.
Oh.
Your name?
1 second, looking it up.
As the DM consults his notes.
Also called a random name generator.
That too. That may or may not have how I got Zeldana's name.
I know.
And
it keeps popping
Jastra's
up in here every
and
time.
Rydell's. I know. Jastra and Rydell's came from there too.
Bula.
What do you
Nice to
want,
meet
Bula?
you.
I don't want or expect much out of any of you. This was not my project, but here I am stuck with it. Oh, you're really that thick, aren't you?
You're from the Subrosarium.
Very good. Are you with us now? Yes?
Yeah.
Good.
I am here.
I've been here the whole
Excellent.
time.
Yes, we.
Why did you not come through the portal if you are from the Sub-Rosario?
That's probably where he did come through.
I did, and then I locked it.
Oh, okay.
Well, how can we be of service then, Bula?
I am just surveying our assets, reading over Afro's reports, or what little there is. Sorry.
Oh, are you in charge now?
Yes.
Oh, we report to you.
Okay.
Well, you report to Callie, and Callie reports to me. For now.
Are we not allowed to talk to you?
You are free to speak to me anytime you wish. My door is always open. Except
Oh.
that one.
I like you. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Oh, Sparks, you can come out. It's not anything bad.
Pearl's just
Waving.
cleaning.
He's just like,
Are you here to discuss plans for Lamina, or is there somewhere else you wish us to venture to? I know that
we
Lamina.
had several plans for you. Lamina was on the list. Is that where you
Mhm.
wish to go?
I believe that there's a couple of people in our party who would like to go there, yes.
Well, it's your decision, so what's it to be?
I believe you'd like to go to Lamina, yes.
It has been a topic of interest for many of us, I can say that for sure.
Yes, Lamina.
Also, the Goliath City in the mountains, but
That too.
That
That's
was
a
one
bit
of
of
the
a
other places to go. But Calais has made a decision. You're going to Lamina.
okay. I
It's
offered to
going
do that.
Take us...
Yeah, go ahead.
No, please.
No, you're way more important than I am. Go ahead and speak. I was just saying that I had offered to do that earlier today. Just the 6 of us to go, but the ones who really want to go aren't here today.
After reading through our reports on Lamina, I don't think 6 of you will be enough.
Oh,
Frankly, I
it
don't
sounds like
expect you
fun.
all to come back. I understand that you've done great things here in this city, but that's the real world out there. No home field advantage. Right?
Understood. To be fair, Cinderhaven is not my home field.
No backup. No one there to save you. No Leviathans to push over a castle. No one to intervene and pull you out of a tight spot. You will be utterly alone.
Not completely. There's 16
You'll
of
have
us.
each other.
Oh, do you want to come?
No. I understand that you've already chosen 2 guides.
Yes, one will only take us there and steer the ship. The other can lead us around on the actual island proper.
I'm disturbed about some of the things that have been said about this Zeknar Fettles. Are you willing to vouch for his character?
I am.
Fine. But he's your responsibility. He takes some notes and scribbles them down. I'm also taking Afra's place as head of the temple.
Good. I'm glad to see it'll go under good leadership.
I will be looking for a replacement, someone better suited to that sort of role. Afra left me a list of potential candidates.
Very well. I have some items from her estate that I will be bringing
Yes, I
over
have
as
the
well.
inventory.
Do you have a set time you wish to meet, or how would you prefer to
Meet
give?
for what?
If I'm to be your contact and liaison, I don't know if there is a set time you
I will
wanted
find
to
you
just-
when I need you. If you need
Excellent.
me, you can find me at the temple, much like you did Afra. He starts flipping through his notes fairly regularly. I hope that our schedule will not be as consistent.
Well, Afro was also my friend in addition to.
These were only semi-official meetings. Drop-ins for requests for aid, social visit, request for aid, offer of aid, declined. Strange, that one. Meeting about stabbing. I'm not sure what that's about. Request for aid. You get the picture.
Yes.
The temple is not at your beck and call, although the Subrosaurium is. If you need help, here, we can help you. There's something stopping us. It's one of the things you're going to be finding out. I will have a list of all of the things we're expecting to be done at Lamina Island. Expect to be there for quite a while. Maybe a month or more. The city will be fine. You have done well. The city is safe because of you. And this Rosarium owes you quite a debt. It will not be forgotten. However, that will probably be the last time I mention it.
It was our pleasure to have assisted.
I love how Andy and Mike get amused by the exact same things. It's like nobody else is laughing, they're dying. So, I will have things ready in about a month, maybe 6 weeks. It will take quite a while to get all the assets to. So you have a month to prepare.
Very well.
Maybe 6 weeks. But be ready in a month, please.
I believe that can be arranged. Will we have the chance to go to the
Graticus!
Goliath?
Sorry.
Yay! Graticus. Will we have a chance to go to the Goliath City after Lamina Island?
I'm sure there is plenty that we want done there, and I understand that there is some historical significance for several of your party, plus someone named Ash. I have no other information about.
Oh, would you like more?
We'll
Not
just
right
say
now.
that they're a very interesting individual in addition to the party.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's our information to give, so you might want to ask.
Well,
Ash's
he's got a sharp
friend.
wit.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a pointed comment.
GB, you have nerves of steel.
Oh, thank you.
Would everybody stop with the cutting words?
Callie barely keeps control of her laughter on that one.
I thought that's what Owen was specializing in.
That's what that note meant.
What no?
It goes through. Afra left me quite a few notes in the last few days she was here. Prone to antics and hijinks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those were all antics. The hijinks will come later.
I'm sure they will.
Hijinks are I just point at Pearl and as far as
Yes.
some of them.
So
Is
6
that-
weeks' time, yes.
And she said he starts looking through notes. Are those your awakened children cats?
The smaller one is. The bigger one is GB's familiar.
Pearl waves.
Steinbeck would be so proud. All right. That one was just for me. Sorry.
No, it wasn't. I had found that very amusing as well.
You may have enjoyed it, but it was just for me. Sometimes they're just for me. All right. So, 1 month. Whatever will you do with yourselves?
Research, prepare, gather
Antics
it.
and hijinks.
Good answer. Almost. So close.
I had to be so much
close.
facetious.
And he just turns and starts heading for the door. So close.
Give me some credit. I don't do that very often.
That is true. Thank you, Bula.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you. I was in when it happened.
Callie does not.
So we're hundreds. And he just turns and heads out.
Did it change you? Are
I've
you
always
different
been
now?
like this.
How would he know?
I don't know. Maybe somebody had told him. If you would ever like to learn how to have fun, you could just let me know.
He's a boy. Girls just want to have fun, not boys.
I have read that. Yes.
So, and we'll get back to some main character antics if you wish, but we are going to be skipping some time, a short amount of time, not a huge amount of time. We are going to be skipping about a month or 6 weeks. I haven't decided which yet exactly in game, because there's really nothing adventure-y to do right now.
Except for
the prep for
well,
yes.
Yeah, I guess Donovan. We don't know where Donovan is after the King of
I
Secrets.
will. Donovan is not something that is around anymore. Remember, Donovan's power all came from the Shadowfell, and when the Shadowfell was closed the second time, and the King of Secrets destroyed, he would have lost all his powers, just like Pinball and Jastra and Afra. So worst case scenario, he had to try to find some way to get around that. Although remember, he was completely different. There was a whole nother level with him. But he he will probably be showing up at some point, but obviously not the next month. Which is something you can spend your time looking into, and I might be able to gather information. That's the big question, though. What are you going to do for a month? A month is just about enough time to learn a new skill, learn a new feat, learn something new. We're going to talk about the different options out there with downtime. You can build a business. You can do quite a lot of things with your downtime. So it's going to be time to start thinking about that and deciding what you want to do. You're only going to be able to get to do one thing, as Nathan discovered over Illumis break. That unfortunately you can only do one thing at a time, really, because adventuring, you can only you're only supposed to have 8 hours in a day. I'm a little more generous, and I let you guys have your 8 hours plus your adventuring with the rule system, and the 8 hours you get to kind of do what you want. And normally that's doing your normal day-to-day job or just taking care of life or whatever. But when you don't have much else to do other than the minor job of prepping for a long trip, getting things in order, having children, which we're going to discuss in a minute.
That's more than a month, though.
Not for twins.
Not for twins.
Not really.
Oh.
Yeah.
Plus, I think it's something we need to have happen before you leave, as opposed to it happening while you're gone. A few days early is not, even if they're up to 30 days early for twins, evidently is not unheard of. So, and that's a great look on Andy's face. I love that. It feels good.
Yeah.
It's like I'm getting a foot massage right now. And he still got it. That's awesome. Okay. So it's time to start thinking about that. We don't have to talk about it right now. We don't have to get into it. We can get a little back into character here for a little bit longer. But that is what we're going to be doing. So the city is safe. There's nothing more going on. There's a couple of loose ends, but they're minor. Well, one of them's major, Donovan, absolutely. But there's just no sight of him. He's just not around. So here you are, available to go and leave. Callie, unfortunately, you will not be accepted on the council. As a matter of fact,
Totally okay.
they are
Totally
giving
okay.
that position to Bula.
Totally
Who has
okay.
been behind the scenes for a very long time and is the head of the temple, and he lives here in this district, albeit very secretively, but well, not anymore. But he was not secretly, but like out of public eye. And
She didn't really want that
I didn't think you did.
responsibility anyway.
So yeah. So
Do we want to do our giveaway now, or do we want to do it when we're wrapping up? I apologize.
We're wrapping up here.
I
So we're going to be
apologize.
done probably in about 10-15 minutes. We're going to end a little bit early, which is okay. We don't need to. Tomorrow we're going to talk more about what happens over the 4 to 6 weeks, and then come Tuesday we're going to start our journey after having skipped that time. So that's where we're at here. So that means that everyone over the next 12 hours or so, hopefully, will be getting that list of things they've been thinking about. Because I've been talking about the time skip for a while. If I haven't made a formal announcement, but I have talked about it for quite a while. So hopefully, people can give me ideas of what they want to do, and we can talk about all of them, and maybe role play out some scenes tomorrow, or even tonight if we need to.
I do.
Lark, are you playing tomorrow?
Who?
Playing tomorrow.
Me?
Lark?
Yeah, I am. Mhm.
Okay, good. Because we'll probably do your big scene tomorrow.
I do know one thing.
We're going to make a scene tomorrow. Yes, Oshin? Sorry.
That Oshin wanted to get married in the spring and would have to before they leave in order for that to happen. So over the next 6 weeks,
So-
that would...
That's something we'll need to talk about tonight then. Because I don't think you're playing tomorrow. All right.
Okay, you've got 2 clerics in the party. Just got to pick one.
I'm sorry.
I did it the first time around. So.
I think we're going to have quite a lot of weddings, actually. I'm pretty sure Mari and Nathan's wedding was in the early spring as well.
There's a lot of fucking weddings. Rydell and Stokes. I don't know when they decided to
Stokes
get...
will be happening. Yep, theirs was planning for a couple of months from when they started. So yeah, that'll be pretty soon. So we'll be talking about that.
I got
playing tomorrow.
That's going to be interesting.
Gabby, are you playing tomorrow?
No.
So we'll talk about that tonight then.
Cool.
So yeah. So all right. So that's it. So now's a good time to use some of the downtime rules. We can talk more about them. Downtime away from this. But 250 hours is if you want to learn a new tool, a new weapon. I don't think feats actually. I said feats, but I'm not sure that's true. But it'd be great.
You said skills actually.
Skill.
You never said feats.
He did say feed, but I think that was a misspeak.
Yeah, but skills. You can learn a new thing, and these come separate from the experience points. This is downtime. So so you can absolutely do that. So as you want to learn those things, we can talk about them. If anybody's sure of what they want, that's great. You can let me know. I know a couple of people are working with them. Like I'm sure Pip's going to be using his firearms and gaining proficiency with his gun. I'm sure that's going to happen before he goes there. So, but
I forgot he had that.
Let's talk about the 2 big things. So, who wants to go first? Let's do the NPCs first. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right. So, Rydell and Stokes are getting married. So what does that look like? So Donna, you've been doing a lot of the wedding planning. What does it look like?
Oh jeez, I didn't actually think.
You know your dad. You know your graph paper dad.
Not as well as I thought I did.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
All right. So
I put a lot more thought into Jastra than I did Rydell, to be quite honest. Jastra was kind of the more
everyone
prominent
discounts
character.
Rydell. It's okay. Old friendly Rydell.
But I love him.
He's like the Clarence from Wonderful Life. Just old friendly, little absent-minded. Everyone discounts him.
Saldana.
Bad. All right.
Keep in mind that Foster actually Dermot has Stokes's outfit, his old outfit that he used to wear. So I could have him on Foster as the ring bearer. The ring bearer.
The ring bear. The ring bear.
Bearer. Yes, I like that a lot. Yes.
Honestly though, Saldana would probably actually offer to run the ceremony herself by casting ceremony. She would probably offer to run it herself for her dad.
Excellent.
Yeah. That would definitely be
the guest list is extensive. There's probably 400 people there.
Saldana didn't think that part through, but she's doing it for her dad's.
including front row center will be Jastra and Lark. Trying to think. Rydell is going to have Kurt be his best man.
Yay, Kurt.
That's fucking adorable.
Will Mo be there?
Mo is definitely there. Mo probably made their outfit, which are probably a little flamboyant, a little out there, a little colorful, which is excellent. I'm thinking Elton John type attire. I think that's a lot of feather boas and just not being in a suit for once. Beautiful streamers of feather boas of streamers everywhere. Peacocks, live peacocks running around. Oh, I'm liking this a lot.
Yeah, Saldana's not good at the decorating. She probably let her write Dylan Stokes and maybe even Mo figure that shit out.
Okay, so yeah, so that they have a very nice, low-key 400-person wedding of the century,
Right.
and it's a new century now, so they're not competing with you.
Very good.
Thank you. So yeah, I think it's just a beautiful, low-key sort of 400-person wedding. I think it's great, very colorful, and yes, goodbye. And it goes very well. And then they disappear for a couple of weeks. They go off and they do the honeymoon thing and go traveling a little bit. The northern border over the 6 weeks will be secured by the Goblin Army, and giving enough time for the first set of recruits to start making their way up, and Cinderhaven, or excuse me, Soldan to actually start building up its own army. It's expensive, but with the money coming in from the Adventurers Guild, it works out fine. You as a group go out and adventure more, and we're going to talk a little bit about some loot that you guys will get to choose, selling off some of the goods that you have that you don't want, in exchange for getting some goods that you special order. So everyone's going to get the opportunity to choose an item that they will have had made for this trip, or in general. Also, something I forgot, during this time, Bula will have come to you, and he will have given you this flat little medallion thing. Several of you, all of you actually, and he says this was a last gift from Afra. She had been working on it, and we have perfected it. She was working with Pinball for a while. You place this on your book, and your book no longer requires attunement.
Woohoo!
How does that work? How does it get into my head then? I thought it needed. Okay.
What do you think Hobbs would have thought of this?
Oh, he would have been impressed that someone had gotten that to work. He was trying. He worked hard on this book, and he couldn't get past the psychic barrier, and I can't either. I'm impressed.
Afra was ahead of her time.
Really wish I could have met this Hobbs person. He sounds like he was remarkable.
Mm-hmm. And not as much as Fennec. Fennec's way ahead of her time.
That's true. All right. So let's talk about Oshin's wedding. Oshin, what's that like? I'm sorry we won't have a chance to play it out. We might be able to do that later on, but let's just talk a little bit about it.
I drew art and then it's not accurate anymore because Pimple's not a small human. I can just send the picture of the outfits, but it was going to be very kind of small. The wedding actual ceremony was small-ish, and it was going to be in the nature temple in the gardens whenever they're in full bloom from the spring. And the reception, everybody moves to the Pearl District, and it's just a huge, probably in the streets party in front of like the tower, around Mo's tower.
Nice.
Sounds on brand.
I'm assuming the boys are best men.
Yes, they get little bow ties, like for their decks, and then Sparks or Glitter gets pants because he probably would want to wear little trousers too.
Pants. I mean, so he sings that at your reception.
These are the best kittens. I love them so much.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna see if this works since we're talking about him.
Oh, what you going to do?
Did it work? No. All right, hold on.
I don't see
Okay,
anything.
keep going. What else?
Outfits sort of like that. What I just said.
I love it. I said before I looked. Oh, yeah, he's as tall as you are now. So
Not accurate.
He's taller by an inch.
Same outfits, but like accurate heights.
he's in the background. That's all. He's just standing behind you. That's why you're kind of
Way
looking
behind
back,
him.
and he's like, looking. Yeah, like it's
You were waiting
perspective.
for Pinball to come down the aisle.
Oh,
There we go. That's funny.
yeah, I think we could share that in chat. I think we should absolutely.
That's romantic as
We've
fuck,
got the,
Jay.
like, purple. Yes, it's all very pretty, very nice, and
Nice.
there's a lot of wine, so much wine at the reception. Everybody is
Sultana's learned her lesson. She ain't drinking much or at all.
No. How about no, Scott?
Not
Alright.
after her that bad night.
Callie is enjoying the wine immensely.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think that's beautiful. So you have a very nice wedding, and then the reception. Several speeches and toasts go out, and then of course Pinball will take you away for a week, probably off the coast, maybe on a cruise, a small pleasure cruise or something, if that's something you're interested in, and show you some of the more magical, arcane, beautiful sites that exist around the coast in southern and western Soldan. In fact, one of the things he will tell you about as you reach over there is he will show you the port that you would be taking from here to Lemon Island. And he points off into the west and says Lemon Island is about a 6-day sail that way, or 7-day sail that way. And just kind of points off and shows you that. And then you guys turn around there and come back around the southern coast, back to Cinderhaven. Cool. So, is there anything else we need to discuss? We can discuss tomorrow. I think everyone else is here is in tomorrow, right? That's how you in tomorrow? Yeah. So, if there's anything else, and we can discuss more. I'd like everyone to kind of answer, all the players that are listening, answer what they want to do over that time, so we can kind of put that out there as everyone kind of understands and gets caught up over the next 4 to 6 weeks as the Sub-Rosarium puts together this expedition, chartering a boat, getting a crew together, and hiring 2 guides to take you to Lamina Island. I missed it. What was it?
Primeheart wants to grow hair.
All right. Well, we can see what that happens. So, I think
Get
that
the
is a
belt
good place.
Dwarven time.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's a good place to go ahead and stop. A little early tonight, but that's okay. GB, however, having heard Hobbs' name today, of course, has to go home and do that thing that makes us so sad and push a button.
You're a wicked good boy.
Oh,
That's good.
my.
I was supposed to work, and it doesn't seem to have worked here. So I have a thingy that makes it work too, but it's not working. I'll work on it. I'll get it working. I can do it anytime, any place.
GB cries a little and then licks up the salt.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Logan, don't forget our dice giveaway. Now that we've
I will not forget our
sat
dice
in our
giveaway.
tears.
The dice are blessed in our tears.
Not one to work. Okay.
with GB tiers of all things, the most blessed of our tiers.
That's funny.
For anyone going to WonderCon, we could actually probably get that to happen.
Oh God.
I promise none of the dice we give away will have tears on them.
Or just tears of joy when Andy and Mike finally meet each other in person and the biggest bro hug to have ever happened occurs.
Yeah.
Right?
See, Stream Deck has crashed. Okay.
Broke TP.
Let's go ahead and do this giveaway. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and do a raid. I'll look up into that.
You're gonna do the giveaway first.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I'm going to get the raid ready, and then we're going to do the giveaway.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, we can go say hi to introverts. Okay, we'll go say hi to Shiny.
Cute.
Shiny is on the Nerdsmith network with us, an awesome artist, and she does interviews with artists and things. Very cool stuff. So let's go ahead and do this giveaway. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
They're always so slow to respond. I never understand if they're really excited because of that stupid delay. Actually, there shouldn't be as much of a delay anymore because I turned on low latency. So it should happen a lot faster, hopefully tonight. So maybe. All right. So we're going to pick the winner here in 3, 2, 1.
Yay, Kyle!
Who did? What?
Kyle from Tavern Tales.
Oh, neato.
Tavern Tales. Congratulations.
Hey.
Get some. Can't hear you, Lovey. You're talking, but no one can hear you, Logan.
Yay, Tavern Tales. Totally exciting. Yeah. Good job. Exciting. All of that. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for coming. Even if it was just for the competition, that's okay. Works a lot better leaving these things up. I think what we'll do from now on these days, once a month we'll be doing this. We'll just leave it up at the start and just let people join all day long because you get a little whisper or a DM, I think, automatically when Kyle, you can let me know if you got that DM. And you've never won anything. Well, you have now, buddy boy. We do that a lot. That's awesome. Thank you again. Then that's Kyle. That's Jot, who has been on our show. If you've not seen the Jot episodes, both of them, you need to go and watch them. Also, next year, I'm very much hoping that he'll put out a Christmas album for me. We'll have to see if we can make that happen. Alrighty, guys. Let's go ahead and say hello to Shiny. Please stick around for the raid if you can. Even if you have to go, stick around for just a couple of minutes. That way we can go ahead and have an awesome raid for Shiny over at Introverts Guild.
Thank you again to our sponsors, Die Hard Dice.
Yes. Thank you, Die Hard Dice. You're awesome. Go to dieharddice.com. Use that coupon code Countless Heroes. That way we can show our sponsors how much we love them and appreciate them. If you're gonna buy dice anyway, you might as well buy Die Hard because they're the best. So there you go.
Thank you for making the drawing even happen. We appreciate it.
Yes, that was amazing.
Yeah,
thank you guys for being here and getting. This has been our best drawing yet. So this definitely works. This worked out much better this time. Really appreciate you guys. Alrighty, here we go. 18. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
Bye.